Skol, Vikings Nation. Jake here, and I'm absolutely pumped to talk about the biggest news rocking our world right now. J.J. McCarthy is back, and he's ready to take the field. It's been a long year since that devastating knee injury in his preseason debut, but our 2024 first-round pick is set to start against the Houston Texans on August 9th. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Can McCarthy live up to the hype and lead our Vikings to glory? Let's dive into the details and get you fired up for what's coming. Drop your predictions in the comments. Let's get this conversation rolling. Last August, McCarthy showed us a glimpse of his potential against the Raiders, slinging 11 of 17 passes for 188 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. The kid looked poised, confident, and ready to take on the NFL, until a torn meniscus derailed his rookie season. 2 surgeries later, he spent 2024 grinding in rehab, learning Kevin O'Connell's system, and preparing to take over as QB1. Now, O'Connell's confirmed he'll start in the preseason opener at US Bank Stadium. This is a full-circle moment for McCarthy, and I'm betting he's hungry to prove himself. What's the one thing you want to see from JJ in this game? Coach O'Connell is playing it smart, balancing McCarthy's reps with caution. While he's confirmed JJ will play against the Texans, he's not committing to the other preseason games against the Patriots on August 16th or the Titans on August 22nd. Why? The joint practices with New England on August 13th and 14th are where O'Connell sees the real value, high-intensity reps in a controlled setting to keep McCarthy sharp without risking injury. It's a savvy move, but if those practices don't go as planned, we might see JJ get more game time. Do you think O'Connell's approach is the right one, or should we let McCarthy loose in all 3 games? Share your take. The Vikings quarterback room has seen some serious turnover. After Kirk Cousins left in 2024, Sam Darnold stepped up, leading us to a 14-3 record and a playoff berth. But let's be real, Darnold struggled late in the season, and now he's off to Seattle with a shiny 3-year, $100 million deal. That's opened the door for McCarthy to take the reins of O'Connell's high-powered offense. The 22-year-old has been taking every first-team snap in camp, showing he's ready to lead. But with Sam Howell and Brett Rippon as backups, the pressure's on JJ to deliver. Can he handle the spotlight? Let's talk about it. McCarthy's journey hasn't been easy. Missing his entire rookie season could have crushed his spirit. But this kid's resilience is next level. O'Connell's been raving about his invisible habits. The work JJ put in when no one was watching, from rehab to studying the playbook. By April 2025, O'Connell declared him fully recovered with no limitations, and he's been dominating off-season workouts. This isn't just a comeback. It's a statement. McCarthy's got the tools, accuracy, poise, and a knack for big plays. What's the one play you're dying to see from him against Houston? Let's talk about that Texans matchup. The August 9th game at US Bank Stadium is more than just a preseason opener. It's McCarthy's chance to show the NFL he's the real deal. Last year, he lit up the Raiders with a 116.8 passer rating before the injury. Now, he's facing a Texans defense that's no joke, led by players like Danielle Hunter, who ironically used to wear purple. Will McCarthy pick up where he left off? Or will the Texans D give him a rude welcome? I'm betting on JJ to shine, but I want to hear your predictions. O'Connell's strategy is all about building McCarthy's confidence without overexposing him. Those joint practices with the Patriots are a big part of that plan. They'll give JJ and the first-team offense a chance to face a tough New England defense in a setting that mimics game intensity but limits injury risk. O'Connell's called these our real days, meaning McCarthy might not even play in the second preseason game. Smart or too cautious? Let's debate it in the comments. Should JJ get more game reps or focus on these practices? The Vikings offense is loaded with weapons to help McCarthy succeed. Even without Justin Jefferson, who's nursing a mild hamstring strain, we've got Jordan Addison, TJ Hawkinson, and a revamped offensive line with additions like Ryan Kelly and Donovan Jackson. This is the Porsche of offenses, as some analysts have called it, and McCarthy's got the keys. But with Jefferson likely sitting out the preseason, will JJ lean on Addison or Hawkinson as his go-to target? Who do you think steps up in that Texans game? Let's not forget the bigger picture. McCarthy's the future of this franchise. The Vikings traded up to draft him 10th overall in 2024, banking on his Michigan pedigree and national championship swagger. His 2024 preseason debut showed he's got the arm and the guts to lead, but missing a full season means he's got a lot to prove. The NFC North is a gauntlet, and with the Bears, Lions, and Packers all vying for the crown, McCarthy's performance could swing the division. Are you feeling confident in JJ as our QB1? The Texans game is just the start. O'Connell's hinted that McCarthy's playing time in the final preseason game against the Titans might depend on how he looks against Houston and in those Patriot practices. If JJ balls out early, we might not see him again until the regular season opener against the Bears on September 8th. That's a Monday night football showdown. Folks, can you imagine McCarthy stepping onto Soldier Field under the lights? What's your dream scenario for that game? McCarthy's not just fighting for himself. He's carrying the hopes of Vikings Nation. After decades of near misses and no Super Bowl trophy, JJ represents our shot at breaking that drought. Minnesota's got the NFL's fourth best win percentage in the Super Bowl era, but we've got nothing to show for it. McCarthy's poise, accuracy, and mobility could be the spark we need. Do you think he's the one to finally get us that ring? Drop your hot takes below. Let's talk about O'Connell's track record. This guy's a quarterback whisperer, turning Sam Darnold into a 14-3 quarterback last year. Now he's got McCarthy, a young stud with all the tools to thrive in his system. O'Connell's play calling is creative, and he's built a roster that's ready to compete. But with Brian Flores' defense giving JJ fits in camp, will that toughness translate to game day? How do you think Flores' schemes will prepare McCarthy for the Texans? The pressure's on, but McCarthy's shown he can handle it. In his one-on-one meetings with O'Connell last year, he soaked up knowledge, building chemistry with his coach while rehabbing. That mental growth could be the X factor in 2025. Posts on X are buzzing about JJ, with some fans calling him sharp as a tack in O'Connell's system. Others are cautious, noting his uneven start in camp. What's your vibe on JJ's readiness, hype, or hesitation? As we head into this preseason, the Vikings are a team on the cusp. With a stacked roster and McCarthy at the helm, we're not just playing for 2025, we're building for a dynasty. The joint practices, the Texans game, and the regular season opener are all stepping stones. But it all starts with JJ's return on August 9th. Will he pick up where he left off and dominate, or will there be some rust to shake off? I'm all in on McCarthy. How about you? Skol, Vikings Nation. That's the latest on JJ McCarthy and our Minnesota Vikings as we charge into the 2025 preseason. This is our year, and it all starts with that Texans matchup. Make sure to hit that like button if you're hyped for JJ's return. Drop a comment with your predictions, and subscribe to the channel for all the latest Vikings news. Share this video with your fellow fans, and let's pack US Bank Stadium with Skol chants. Who's ready for McCarthy to take us to the promised land? Let's go, Vikings!